Just when all hope seemed lost, when the lights dimmed and the bloodline looked finished, a storm named Jacob Fatu rolled into Monday Night Raw and turned the entire WWE universe on its head. Studio microphone, you won't believe who he took out, and what this means for the future of the bloodline. The July 29th edition of Raw was meant to be a statement night. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso were set to respond to the brutal assault they suffered at the hands of Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed just 1 week earlier. But they walked into an ambush. Studio microphone, the monsters didn't waste a second. Before Roman could even raise the mic, the duo stormed the ring and launched an unforgiving assault, a beatdown so vicious, fans started to chant "Bloodline is finished." Chart-decreasing Reigns was flattened with a spine-shattering powerslam. Jey took a brutal spear. There was no Solo. No Jimmy. No help in sight. Broken heart, and just as it looked like the tribal chief was about to suffer yet another humiliation. Studio microphone, the arena went black. The Titantron flickered. And then, boom, out walked the one man nobody expected. Jacob Fatu. Fire, footage, Jacob Fatu storming down the ramp like a beast unleashed. Studio microphone, the Samoan werewolf had arrived. And he wasn't there to talk. He sprinted to the ring like a savage out for blood. Studio microphone, he flattened Reed with a thunderous Samoan drop. Then turned and speared Bron Breakker so hard, it sent the powerhouse through the ropes and onto the announce table. Studio microphone, the crowd? They lost their minds. This wasn't just a save, it was a message. Jacob Fatu had chosen his side. Studio microphone, as the dust settled, Fatu stood tall in the center of the ring. He looked down at Roman Reigns and extended his hand. Exploding head. For a second, even Roman looked shocked. After months of chaos within the bloodline, betrayal, injury, and war, this act of loyalty meant everything. Studio microphone, and just like that, in front of a stunned crowd, the foundation of the bloodline began to rebuild itself. Studio microphone, backstage sources say Paul Heyman didn't see it coming. WWE officials were left scrambling to update the night's plans. Even Solo Sikoa, who has been leading his own dark version of the bloodline, reportedly stormed out of the arena. Studio microphone, with Jacob Fatu now firmly in Roman's corner, one question remains: is this the rebirth of the true bloodline? Or is it just another chapter in a war that's far from over? What happens next? Will Solo strike back? Will Jimmy return? Is this alliance real or temporary? If you're hyped to see Jacob Fatu back in action, smash that like button. And let us know in the comments, who should the new bloodline face at SummerSlam? And don't forget to subscribe for more insane WWE updates, exclusive behind-the-scenes drama, and every twist in the bloodline saga. This wasn't just a save, this was a warning shot. A new era may be dawning, and Jacob Fatu might be the key to restoring Roman Reigns' empire. Bomb. Let's not forget, Solo Sikoa banished Roman. Jimmy betrayed Jey. The Usos crumbled. The bloodline fell to pieces, but now? The return of Jacob Fatu changes everything. Studio microphone, backstage cameras caught a rare moment: Roman, Jey, and Jacob sitting together. No smiles. No speeches. Just the silence of war generals preparing for the next battle. Brain fans online immediately started buzzing. Is this trio preparing to take back what's theirs? Could we be witnessing the rebirth of the original bloodline, one built not just on dominance, but survival? Studio microphone, for those unfamiliar, Jacob Fatu is no ordinary enforcer. He's a hybrid, speed, size, and fury. And if you thought Roman was dangerous before? Imagine him backed by a loose cannon like Fatu. Studio microphone, but here's where it gets more explosive, because Solo Sikoa isn't going to let this stand. Mobile phone, cut to tweets and Instagram stories from Solo teasing revenge. Studio microphone, Solo posted a cryptic message moments after Raw went off air: "This ain't over. I see everything." That, folks, isn't just a statement. That's a threat. Studio microphone, remember, Solo already brutalized Jacob before in the name of control. But now? With Jacob choosing Roman's side, the battlefield is set. Thinking face we could be heading toward a full-scale war at Payback or even SummerSlam. Reigns, Jay, and Jacob versus Solo's MFT, Modern Final Tribe? Just imagine that chaos. White heavy checkmark, will Jacob Fatu be the redemption Roman needs, or the spark that burns everything to the ground? White heavy checkmark, can Solo hold his empire now that his most dangerous cousin just switched sides? White heavy checkmark, and where the heck is Jimmy Uso in all this? Fire. All we know for sure is this, the war inside the bloodline is far from over. And Jacob Fatu might have just flipped the entire script. Clapperboard, closing montage. Roman, Jay, and Jacob walking up the Raw ramp together, fans on their feet. Studio microphone. This isn't just wrestling anymore. This is legacy. This is blood. This is war. Bell, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because the Bloodline saga is heating up fast, and we've got every twist and betrayal covered for you right here. Left speech bubble. Drop a comment, who wins in a full-on war, Reigns, Jay and Jacob? Or Solo Sikoa's Rogue Dynasty? Television. Thanks for watching WWE Blast, where the drama never ends.